Ronnie Hood.
Exactly.
You heard of Robin Hood?
Yeah, Ronnie Hood.
I'm Ronnie Hood.
Was it run out of material this morning?
All for one and one for all.
You're not, can you?
No material this morning, huh?
Do you know how to?
It's time for me. It's been too quiet.
Are you an expert marksman?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
And what security guard wears bifocals?
I don't wear What are you talking about, bifocals? Those stupid little glasses you're wearing there.
You're cruel.
Bifocals. What are you talking about, bifocals?
Those are graduated lenses, aren't they?
They're regular prescription lenses.
Yeah, but they're graduated.
What the hell's graduated lenses?
Where you have to use them for reading and for seeing.
No.
Yeah. Those are bifocals.
No, they're not.
Those are graduated lenses.
No, they're not.
Whatever.
Whatever what? What's your problem?
Man.
You ran out of material, I guess.
No, I'm just asking what your skills are. That's all. What do you mean?
Where did this come from?
I'm interviewing you.
20 years. Now you're asking me this?
I'm just nervous.
I never saw you nervous before.
Booey. I start yelling at Baba Booey. I go, hey, wait a second. I don't even know if Ronnie can beat up Gary.
I like that.
I just want to make sure that my man...
Whatever it is, he won't get to you. How's that?
All right.
If I got to be taken down and killed, then I'll be taken down and killed. But he won't get to you.
He's going to get to me.
All right?
Dead. What good are you dead?
Oh,
that's the most ridiculous plan I've ever heard. Yeah, okay. You're going to get killed.
No, I'm not going to get killed. I'm not going to get killed, okay? What is your problem, man? Give it a rest.
Do I need to hire some extra help here?
Do whatever you have to do, all right?
I'm asking you.
Do whatever you have to do.
Are you confident you can beat up Gary?
You do whatever you have to do.
Do you think you can
I want you to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable, then you do what you have to do.
Are there any situations that intimidate you around?
Are there any people here who intimidate you?
No.
Any visitors, any guests?
No. I get along with all the guests very well.
I'm not talking about getting along. I'm talking about what's your plan. What do you do if Chuck Zito goes berserk?
Whatever.
Whatever?
I'll get hit. You won't. How's that?
All I know is Ronnie...
What is your problem?
Ronnie calls downstairs to the parking lot guy and yells at him.
Why?
It's the voicemail Ronnie left the parking lot.
Because the guy's an idiot.
Big face, I called you like 10 times. You didn't pick up your phone, so that's not my problem, okay? So next time, answer your phone. I don't know if
Why are you calling the parking lot guy a dick face?
Because that's what he is.
It's not professional.
Because that's what he is.
I don't care. The guy's a nice guy.
No, he's not a nice guy. He goes through my car. He goes through my stuff. He's not a nice guy.
He goes through your stuff?
Yeah, he goes in the car. He goes through everything.
Really?
Yeah, I had a shirt laying on the front seat. So he has a nice shirt that Mike gave me.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next day I come in. He goes, hey, listen, can I get one of those shirts that was on the front seat? I go, what? I go, what are you talking about? I saw this shirt on your front seat when I was moving your car. I said, why are you in my car to begin with?
Yeah, what's he doing there?
He had to move it or something.
Did you beat him up?
No, I didn't beat him up. I got him a shirt.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, I was nice enough. I got him a shirt, but the guy shouldn't be going through my stuff, you know?
Got there or you didn't get there, so...
You gotta be like, hey, I went to red-eye trip with Artie.
What's that?
That was you. Richard pranks Ronnie in the office. What's that?
Stern Show. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Want to talk to Howard?
What do you want to talk to Howard about?
I banged the old lady.
Yeah.
I talked to Howard?
Banged an old... So you banged an old lady? What does that mean?
I'm 20, and I banged the old lady.
What old lady? How old?
90.
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
We had no interns that day, okay? So I was helping out. I answered the phone.
He wasn't buying that for a second. 90, yeah.
Anthony, you're on the air. Hey,
Hello, Howard.
How you doing?
Good. Calling about security.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you need somebody?
Okay. What's your credentials?
Bouncer, bars,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
You got skills?
Oh, no, mess up Ronnie.
Well, I mean, you have, like, skills.
Yeah. What kind of skills do you want? What kind of skills do you need? I can do whatever you want.
Hand-to-hand combat.
You get to?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
Right.
You ever kill a guy?
No, but I've heard them up pretty good.
Yeah.
How much more do you need? You don't need to kill a person. Just
How tall are you?
6'2".
How tall are you, Ronnie?
5'8".
Yeah, isn't there a height requirement?
Yeah, right.
5'8". Probably 5'7".
No.
No, 5'8".
With his lips, he's fine.
What lips? What lips?
Your heels.
What heels? I don't know. I don't have any heels on.
Heels
I have
are fine.
shoes on, regular shoes. What the hell's your problem? Look who's talking. Can't even walk in shoes. Practically falls down in the hall. Oh, my leg hurts.
I'm not anybody's security.
Yeah, Jim.
Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Ronnie I think he's a big pussy. I love, and I would love to challenge him to a fight one of these times. I'm a real big guy too. I'm only 5'2".
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm a real threat to him. I'd love to see him in a match.
All right, there you go. All right. Guy says he's going to take you out, and he's 5'2".
Okay. Whatever.
What weaponry are you skilled in? Seriously, I want to know. You go to the firing range once a week?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, not once a week.
How often do you go?
A couple of times a year.
And what do you shoot?
What are you shooting?
9mm.
Really? You good shit.
And what is your rating?
Expert.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Or are you lying right now?
No, I'm not lying. Anything else?
That's Ronnie at the shooting range.
If I blindfold you right now, can you assemble a gun?
No.
Okay. Then you're not expert at it.
Why?
You have to be able to do that in my organization.
Okay.
That's my kind of expert.
Right. What else? What else do I have to? What else do I have to brush up on?
Do I need to get you an assistant? Honestly, you give me the answer, yes or no. That's all I'm asking. That's my point.
Here?
Do you need someone to help you?
Here?
Just in general.
Handle
maybe. Things. To handle things.
No.
You can handle things.
Yeah, I'm fine here.
All right.
You know what I want to know?
Can you beat up Gary? That's what I want to know.
I don't know if I could beat up Gary.
Can you handle him?
Yeah, I can handle Gary, yeah.
Who's going to stop Ronnie when he comes after you?
I'll do it. I'm pretty sure I can kick his ass.
Say Christopher Knight goes berserk. He's, you know.
He's a pretty built guy, yeah.
All right.
I would like to see, how would you take down Gary?
Let me see you take down Gary right now.
Like if Gary was going to attack you.
Yeah, show me what you would do.
I'm not showing anybody anything now.
Let me see you subdue.
No, I'm not Scott the Engineer. You're going to make an ass out of me.
Let me see you subdue Benji.
I'll do whatever I have to do,
Let me see
okay?
you subdue Benji.
No.
Benji's ready.
It's not a game. It's not a game.
Good answer.
Hey, he's like that guy that...
What are you laughing at on the floor with your stupid camera? I know I'd take your ass out.
There you go.
I know he's got a lot of attitude.
Right, he does that.
Have security against Jason.
Flipping around here like a little fairy. Get out of here with that camera.
See, bossing people around. He's showing me his skills.
What's your problem? What are you coming in with that camera for? Get out!
You get out.
I don't have to get out.
Force me out of the studio.
Jason's being belligerent.
Yeah. Got some resistance.
He wants to see you take him out of the studio.
Yeah, okay. Who's coming in behind me now?
He's not leaving.
I heard the door.
I want Jason out here. Get him out of here.
Get out, Jason.
When I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
That's right. You're the big boss back there. I forgot. I got to take orders from you.
Hey, Joe, you're on the air. Now I got to take a break.
Howard? I got a bodyguard friend of mine. This guy's barred from like 6 states.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy is one badass dude. I'm telling you, he works for the outfit out west. And, they locked him up in a pen one time, I remember about 6 years ago. He beat the living daylights out of like 9 guys. He told them, don't put me in there. I will beat the living daylights out of every one of these guys. I'm not sitting in here with these animals. He beat the living crap out of them.
That's what you need.
That's just what you need in here.
Yeah, but there's different levels of security. You know what I mean? You want a guy that's specializing in martial arts. You want a guy that's specializing in just bodyguard.
I met this one guy. He was a bodyguard. This cat, He's called a soldier of fortune.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Ronnie, do you
Remember when I did that movie? There was a guy, soldier of fortune. Like he goes, they hire him to go like.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah.
Mercenary.
A mercenary.
This guy would kick Chuck. This guy would kick Chuck Zito's ass.
Somehow I don't think so.
Ronnie, do you
Yeah.
even have a flashlight?
What do I need a flashlight for? What, do I have to check the meter? Do I have to check the meter? When I plug in, I have to check the meter. I need a flashlight.
Hey, Howard, does McCartney have like big black eyes?
Oh yeah.
Howard, do you feel safe with Ronnie? I mean, he's never on his point. He's never on Mark. I mean, he never knows what's going on.
No one feels safe around Ronnie because I think Ronnie's going to attack me any minute.
We're all afraid of Ronnie.
I'm afraid of Ronnie. I'm just looking for a guy to protect me from Ronnie.
What does it mean not to be on point or not to be on mark? I guess
No, he's not aware of every situation, what's going on.
How do you know what I know?
Because I watch you. I see you. Even
You watch me.
You're all over them.
You watch me.
You're sloppy, Ronnie.
You watch me.
You're sloppy.
Are you aware of everything that's going on?
Yeah, I think so.
You are? Okay.
You don't think so?
I'm just asking you.
All right.
You have a nightstick?
Are you on point? Are you on guard? What?
Does he have brass knuckles?
Brass knuckles. They're against the law.
You got mace?
Doesn't matter.
I hope you have mace,
Protect
man.
people.
All right. Hey, anyway, I got to take a break. All right, Ronnie, go back out there and protect everyone. And keep Gary away from me.
Yeah.
Looks like he's ready to explode.
Yeah, really.
With his big lips.
Yeah, look at him. Poor Gary.
I love that I become the low benchmark for kicking ass.
Sometimes I get depressed for no reason. Like it's like an overwhelming.
Just comes over you?
Oh my God, it's the worst thing. So I was sitting there. Oh, I know what happened. Gary gave me the Macy Gray. Macy Gray put out a new album of cover versions, and I don't really know much about Macy Gray except
To
for
that one big hit.
Yeah. It's true. That's her one big hit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
I think it's called I'll Try.
And I'll try.
Or I Try.
I try. No.
Yeah, I can't remember what that line was.
Oh, that's it. There it is.
No,
I call it like who they're going to pick as the better singer. Now my judging abilities have become much more
You
sharp.
honed them down to a
Oh, my
fine
God.
point.
I really have. It's really weird.
Why do you think? Because you're picking what they pick.
Well, it's just that like I'm so definite. Like it's weird. Like because now I've gone to I've gone to 3 cities, but I've done 1 million tapings, and I have like you have to sit there, Robin. And you've been in this position on occasion, like when we have a film festival. I'm so used to judging everything now, and that I literally start like a computer to formulate a very
You're
involved
doing your
opinion.
tabulation shortly into the performance.
Yeah, and I seem to be like a Jedi now. Like I'm in the zone. Like I'm going to go to Austin, and I'm just going to be like, okay, no more bullshit. Like my judging chops are way up to speed.
Well, there are people sitting at home saying, I always agree with the judge, too.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm the judge that people are going to agree with. Like, you know how Simon's that guy?
Right.
I think I'm the judge that you'll go. Like, sometimes you'll disagree with me because you're not in the audience and you haven't seen everything that we've seen. But
There is one thing I wonder about.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, and even Simon has said this, back in the days when he was on...
I know what you're going to say, that things don't translate well over TV.
Yeah.
We saw an act in St. Louis that blew me away. Blew me away. And in fact, someone was saying how on TV it didn't look as good. It's like if you were sitting in the theater, you would have just been so moved. And then when someone said that, because I really made this passionate speech about them, I said, what you guys are doing is beautiful, and I'm moved and by your creativity. And then later on, I heard that, like, wow, as good as it was in the theater, it doesn't translate as well on TV. It's very, it's flat.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, wow, that's weird because people aren't going to get it. But, you have to go with what you see, and that's it.
Right, because sometimes I would listen to Simon and say, what the heck did he hear?
Yeah. But for the most part, I think I'll be the guy who'll go, yeah, I agree. It's tough because my attitude has changed, too. Sometimes I'll put somebody through if I think they might have it.
Yeah, you've said that quite frequently over the last several weeks.
Yeah.
That all of a sudden, there are things that you see that could become something if they were nurtured.
Yeah. Yeah, I do, because Otherwise, you'll have no show. You know what I mean? Like,
if everybody was perfect, you wouldn't have a show.
Yeah, they would be already headlining somewhere.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that what you're supposed to be looking for is diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, it's a little tricky with that show because it's not singers. It's more, there are some singers, but there's a lot of other kinds of acts. Like, we had a comedian in St. Louis who I thought was terrific, especially for a guy who hasn't been doing it that long. In fact, I asked Howie, I said, when did you start doing comedy? Because I didn't start till I was 23. And this guy was already 23 and he had a pretty good act, more than pretty good. I said, I put him through because I said, man, you've got it. You know, just, keep coming at us with the great material. You got the delivery and you got good material. You got good material today. So, you put him through. It's not like he was Richard Pryor. He's not a $1 million act yet, but he has the potential.
Right, he's an early Eddie Murphy, not Eddie Murphy when he was at his peak.
Right. And the guy was doing some racial humor that was funny, was a little bit edgy, for network television. It was good. It was good.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what you've selected.
Yeah, well, it's also luck of the draw, quite frankly.
What do you mean?
Like, we saw a guy who did an act in L.A., and we put him through. It's a novelty act, but it was really good. He was really good at this particular thing. And it was it wasn't that dangerous, though. Then a guy comes out in St. Louis who does almost the same thing, except he puts a human being in the way. And it's 10 times more entertaining because it's dangerous. And if I had seen them both on the same day...
You wouldn't have taken the L.A. guy.
Right. That's right. So it's very... Because the other guy just does it better.
Right.
But when we get to Vegas, that'll become apparent if if they stick with it. But so it also matters when you go, kind of thing.
Or where you go.
That's right.
That's why I think a lot of people do go to the Midwest.
Yeah, well, the Midwest had it over L.A. and it was so weird. I was, remember I was talking to you the other day on the air, and I said I was in St. Louis, and from my window you could see that St. Louis arch.
The arch.
And I was saying it's not that impressive. It kind of looks like a McDonald's thing. You said it too. And
it's what I thought when I saw it.
Yeah. And so it was like this avalanche of like, fuck you, Howard, we're from St. Louis, you're arrogant, and I've been to New York, and
it's not, the buildings aren't that tall.
And the Statue of Liberty isn't that big, and I was just like, oh, do you really give a shit? Do you really care?
That's all that's going on that you have to carry on about?
Do you believe that the St. Louis Arch is something you built, and are you really that proud?
You have a personal stake in it.
Oh, people are so funny. Yeah, so the reason I was listening to Macy Gray was Gary said, hey, Macy Gray came out with a new CD. You want to hear it? Maybe she's going to be making the rounds. Maybe we'll have her in. I don't know much about her, but she seems very interesting, Macy Gray. And, I've heard drips and drabs of stuff she's done.
Yeah.
But, so she put out a CD of cover versions, like some interesting choices, too. Like she does Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. And I thought it was really moving. And I had it on. Whenever I have music on, and I don't know, I get moody, and I was sitting in front of my computer opening email, and I had that Macy Gray thing playing. And I started to get sad. And then my dog was like right at my feet and looking up at me, and I started looking at her, and she's 10, and she's been having health problems, and I got sad, and I started hugging her and everything. And then I said, I'm feeling really down. I'm going to write that on Twitter, because I never tweet. So I wrote, I'm feeling down. 2 seconds later, people start tweeting me back. You fucking pussy. Like the complete opposite of what I was looking for.
So if you're on the ledge, they're going to say jump.
Exactly. I was so desperate for love right at that point, and all I had was the dog, and I was sad that the dog was going to die. I said, you know what? I'm going to turn to my fans, my loving Twitter fans. And I'm just going to expose myself at my raw state, in my raw emotion.
You're going to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm going to be vulnerable. Who cares what people think? Well, 2 seconds later, I was so sorry. I wrote it was like, fuck you, you homo. Pull yourself together. You know why you're sad? You're old, you old fuck. And
wow.
Oh, my God. I was just like,
it was
wow.
like things you weren't even thinking.
It was, I was like, wow, what an avalanche of hate. But then, if you wait long enough, then people start to sort of turn around.
The haters are faster typers, I think.
And then people started sending me pictures of their dogs, and one dog was in diapers because it's dying.
No.
The people were showing me they went through similar experiences, and it was a little better, but it wasn't much better. And then some woman asked for a picture of my dog. I tweeted